Hey, you want to watch some old matches? I've got a great one lined up of Cactus Jack and my good buddy Edge. I met him at a gas station in 2009 and have considered him a friend ever since.
Accosting people at random gas stations sounds exactly like how I expected you to try to make friends.
Right place at the right time. So, you want to watch?
No. Unlike you, I'm able to get wins in the ring, so I don't have to spend time watching my friends get wins instead.
I can get wins, especially after watching these old matches. My friends have been teaching me a lot.
You want to find out how much you still have to learn? Face me in the ring.
Sure. We can take a rain check on our dinner, popcorn, and watching old matches night. Let's do this.
Shoulders down. Could she finally put this away?
And that's all she wrote.
Wow, that did not go according to plan. Looks like I haven't quite mastered those new moves my wrestling friends have been teaching me.
Well, you've sure mastered losing.
Ha! Nothing like a good friend to bust your chops.
It's not busting chops, it's pointing out the obvious. You don't belong here.
Oh, really? Because I know a lot of big-time wrestlers who would say otherwise.
Oh, you mean your friends?
That's right. I've got major connections. Watch your tongue or watch your back.
Just because you played as someone on WWE 2K doesn't make them your friend.
How about I bring in one of my friends next week for a tag match? That is, if you can find someone willing to team with you.
Sure, I'll be happy to face you and whatever cardboard cutout you bring with you. What happened, Fanny? Couldn't find a wrestling fairy godmother to grant your wish? I guess paying for some autographs doesn't make someone your partner after all.
Ugh, you got so lucky. My partner was coming down from Canada and got held up by customs.
Your Canadian tag team partner got held up? That's even better.
Travel issues happen all the time in WWE. You, of all people, should know that. My friend will be here next week. We want another match.
You don't know when to quit, do you? Fine. We'll whip you and your imaginary friend. Again.
Not likely. Unless she can't get a rental car. That's happened before. Anyway, I'm pretty sure she'll be there.
Trish's chances are fading.
And that'll about do it, folks.
I usually love running into my favorite WWE superstars, but then there's Fanny. I asked her for a selfie the other day, and she said yes. But then she wanted my number and has been texting me non-stop. You know how she gets? Hoping you can intimidate her into leaving me alone?
Cage Match Week is coming up on my podcast, highlighting the most extreme cage matches in WWE history. Historically, they haven't featured many women, but thought you might want to change that, especially considering how tough you claim to be.
Down, escaping over the top.
And she's almost there. One more step and she...
An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, the Queen.
And that seemed like a pretty easy day at the office right there.
This is what you get when you have complete confidence and control of the situation.
I'll make you a deal. Give me an exclusive for my podcast, and I won't report on what I heard about you being voted the least liked superstar in the NXT locker room. Let me break the news about a no DQ match between you and Raquel Gonzalez.
I'm sure you're wondering why I'm making time to talk with you. I just figured it was about time we got acquainted.
The only thing I'm wondering is why you're still here.
Ooh, feisty. I like that. You might be exactly what Karrion Kross and I are looking for. Someone to join us on our quest for domination.
I like the sound of that. Keep talking.
In order for us to conquer NXT, Karrion needs to take Johnny Gargano's NXT championship. And time is running out.
What does this have to do with me?
I was getting to that. The best way to get to Gargano is through his wife Candice LeRae. So that's what we'd like you to do. Go through Candice. Take her out, and Johnny won't be able to think about anything else, leaving him exposed and vulnerable.
What's in it for me?
A priceless opportunity. If you succeed, we just might be willing to make room in our group for you.
Taking out Candace sounds like fun. And joining your side is too much to turn down. I'll do it.
This will be a disaster of the most beautiful kind. With your help, we are going to make Candace and Johnny fall and pray.
Quick pin attempt here. What a statement victory over Candice LeRae.
And it looks like she's not finished with Candice.
Come on, this is taking things too far.
Maybe she just wanted to make even more of a statement.
Hold on. What are Karrion Kross and Scarlett doing out here?
Whatever it is, it can't be good.
I don't think Johnny Gargano is going to wait to find out.
Kross with a doomsday Saito.
Gargano absolutely spiked on the arena floor.
Look at Kross. He's forcing Johnny Gargano to watch his wife in this perilous situation.
She's all alone with these three. And she nails Candice with that hourglass.
This is disgusting.
A clear message sent to Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae, courtesy of Kross and Scarlett's new ally, I guess.
If this is a sign of things to come, no one in NXT is safe.
Well, other than Regal banning me from ringside, this has gone about as well as we could have hoped. I knew you had potential.
I can see why you two like that hourglass so much. Symbolic and effective.
True, but let's focus on what's important. Karrion's shot at that title depends on you delivering again. So you two need to learn to work together. And quick.
You've seen what I'm capable of. It shouldn't take long for us to get up to speed.
Let's hope not. But just in case, I'll arrange for you to team together a couple of times to prepare for the championship match. Make every moment count. I'll be watching.
You're gonna like what you see.
Nasty right hand. Enziguri to the floor.
And now he's on the pin attempt for the championship. He certainly didn't do it on his own, but nonetheless, Karrion Kross is the new NXT champion.
This was without a doubt an unprecedented championship match that we saw here tonight, with the NXT title being contested in a mixed tag match.
It doesn't matter how Karrion Kross won the NXT Championship. All that matters is Doomsday is officially here. Fall and pray to the new most powerful trio in NXT.
Oh no, there could be trouble lurking for her with this submission maneuver.
Getting it cinched in.
Think about all the pain she's in right now.
There's no shame in giving up now.
She gives up. Submission victory. And that'll about do it, folks.
Thanks for what you did teaming with Karrion. Without you, I'm not sure we would have achieved our goals. At least, not this quickly.
So, what's up next for the Angels of Doom? Because I've got my eyes on a couple more titles.
Angel of Doom. Karrion and I have talked things over, and we believed you fulfilled your purpose. We're going to continue our crusade alone.
Seriously? I thought we had a deal.
No deal. Just an arrangement. And now, that arrangement is over.
I should have known.
Don't do this. This is bigger than any one person. And we won't lose sight of what you did. Time never forgets. And we always remember.
Championship.
That's it. The champ stays the champ.
It was lovely to see dear Tegan back in the ring again.
It was more lovely at the beginning than at the end for her, wasn't it?
I, for one, cannot wait to see the rematch.
Why would there be a rematch? I just beat her. Send the girl with the flimsiest knee to the back of the line.
Yes, normally that would be the standard protocol. However, Tegan's first match was little more than her knocking off the ring rust, and you have to admire how hard she's worked to come back. Also, we have a bit of a family connection in the UK. You see, a long time ago, her father helped me out of a scrape in Wales involving a tiny hat, a one-legged woman, and an off-puttingly irate horse. So, I owe him one.
So since you're clearly playing favorites, it sounds like I don't have a choice in this?
Of course you do. You may choose to face Tegan, defending your title, or you may choose to hand over your title to Tegan without a match. The choice truly is yours.
Whatever. I'll beat her again.
Tegan Knox reverses, setting her up, and she hits a fireman's carry slam.
She's going for the pin.
She did it! Tegan Nox is your new NXT Women's Champion.
Unbelievable.
She did it with her feet on the ropes, so we just gonna sit here and ignore that?
Clearly the now former champion isn't happy with the result.
Yeah, because like I said, Tegan cheated to get the win.
And there you see NXT General Manager William Regal congratulating Tegan Nox on achieving a goal she set her sights on when she returned. This is truly an inspirational comeback story.
Inspirational to who? People who take shortcuts to achieve their dreams?
I agree, there is some controversy here, but the result is official.
Look, I'm not trying to take anything away from Tegan. She's worked hard to return, but I wouldn't take this lying down.
Point taken. Nonetheless, congrats again to our new NXT Women's Champion. Oh, man, both feet crashing down.
Ripley considered that a learning experience.
And we have a new champion. Unbelievable.
Here is your winner and the new NXT Women's Champion, the Queen.
You could just feel it. Their championship dream has become reality.
Tonight is definitely a night to celebrate, but let's not lose sight of the fact they have a long road ahead of them now. At least, if they're lucky.
Oh, come on, Corey. Don't be such a party pooper. We've got a new champion.
Don't you get bored of lame rules? You seem like someone who thinks outside the box, someone who can take on an opponent anywhere. Which I'm totally not saying to goad you into destroying a superstar in a Falls Count Anywhere match, unless that strategy would work.
My podcast listeners absolutely love to cheer on a villain. After all, morality and playing fair can be a bit stale. So they'd lose their minds to see you crush someone's dreams and body in a no DQ match.
Hey, I just wanted to say your actions on SmackDown haven't gone unnoticed. By me, at least. You have the kind of ruthless attitude I really enjoy.
I'd say I'd do anything to get ahead, but when you're as talented as I am, getting ahead just comes naturally. It's not my fault other people get stepped on.
Didn't say it was. Anyway, I didn't want to talk to you just to tell you I'm a fan. I have an idea. Something that would help us both. You interested?
I'm always interested in helping myself. Tell me more.
You know, I've had some bad experiences teaming with people in the past, but I have a good feeling about you. So here's the deal. Adam Pearce is bringing back a WWE legend for some stupid reason, charity or whatever. I actually have an issue with her and would like to send her a message. But unfortunately, I'm busy. But if you show her a warm welcome, you'll really look dominant, and more people will notice. I get what I want, and you get ahead. Win-win.
Well, I didn't get to where I am now by sitting back and just waiting for matches or attention.
Exactly. And by the way, I've been talking to Baron Corbin too. He's been looking to gain some momentum for himself. So he agreed to take care of Adam Pearce while you handle the female legend. That work?
Sounds like a plan.
And now a very special announcement from SmackDown's general manager, Adam Pearce.
My guest tonight, who's here to talk about her brand new charity initiative, means so much to past and current women of WWE. She's the winner of the first ever WWE Women's Championship, a 7-time title holder. Someone who made an undeniable mark on everyone she encountered during her time at WWE, myself certainly included. She's always treated me with nothing but kindness and respect. Anyway, that's enough for me. Please welcome WWE legend and Hall of Famer, Trish Stratus.
Trish Stratus is an icon in WWE.
Trish is truly a trailblazer. So many of today's female superstars credit Trish for inspiring them to compete in WWE.
Now she's inspiring everyone to give back through her charitable cause, which I'm sure we'll learn more about in just a few moments.
What the hell?
You've got to be kidding me.
Trish Stratus was just blindsided.
Do something, Adam, come on.
King Corbin takes out Adam Pearce.
What is happening?
End of days on our GM.
Was this some kind of coordinated effort between these two?
That appears to be the case.
This has to go down as one of the most sickening acts I've ever seen in WWE. These two should be absolutely ashamed of themselves.
I couldn't agree more, Byron. Pathetic.
I just hope that Adam Pearce and Trish Stratus are okay.
This could be it.
What a win!
Sonya, you requested this time to comment on the recent attack on Trish Stratus. What did you have to say?
Listen, I'm not one to stick my nose in other people's business, but somebody has to say something. And yes, I know I've been ruthless in the past, but an attack on Trish Stratus and Adam Pearce? I wouldn't be here today without Trish. And Adam Pearce is not only a friend, but he's also our GM, whose in-ring days are long behind him. That line, "you don't cross," has absolutely been obliterated. But that's not all. As if the vicious attacks on Trish and Adam weren't enough, I felt like I have to tell the WWE Universe that I've received DMs that prove the only goal of this was to bring chaos and undermine SmackDown as a whole. These attacks have been an attempt at a disgraceful power grab that affects all SmackDown superstars. And that's why I'm speaking up. And that's why I want a match, to stand up for Trish and Adam on behalf of the entire WWE Universe.
We could be seeing a submission here. Oh, it's locked in, the crossface.
Oh, no, it's over. She couldn't hang up. An emphatic victory. SmackDown's new assistant GM, Sonya Deville, means business.
And so does she.
Why won't you believe me? I was never plotting any sort of uprising. It's insane.
And what's supposed to convince me of that? The fact that you ambushed me and Trish in the ring with Corbin? Or that you attacked Sonya, the person who brought your plot to light? I don't even know why you're trying to convince me of anything. Your suspension will be over soon enough. And listen, I've made mistakes in the past too. When your suspension is over, I'm willing to give you another chance.
But I'm telling you, Sonya was behind the whole thing.
Again, with Sonya. Like I said before, that just doesn't make sense. And she's already proven useful to me as an assistant GM, having a second pair of eyes and ears around here. It's time to drop this lie and move on.
But it's not a lie.
Like I said, I've been in your shoes, but I learned to work hard, treat people fairly, and earn respect. So listen, if you tell anyone I okayed this, I'll deny it. But why don't you go blow off some steam at an indie show while you're waiting for your suspension to be over?
Fine, whatever. I bet you think you're pretty smart, Sonya.
That's SmackDown General Manager Sonya. Thank you very much. And yes, I do.
So what, you recruiting me was all just part of some grand scheme to become SmackDown GM? How insecure are you?
I'm clearly just standing up for what's right in WWE. However, if it was all part of a plan, and you, Corbin, Trish, and Adam Pearce were just collateral damage, those DMs and text messages were faked, it's too bad that you wouldn't be able to prove it.
You'll regret this, Sonya. I'll make sure of that.
Maybe, but I sincerely doubt it. Because now I have the power to officially control everyone on SmackDown. And the person I'm most looking forward to controlling? You. Why do you think I picked you in the first place? Someone getting too big for her britches? Thinking she was conniving enough to play in the big time? Not a chance, amateur. I could just fire you right now, but that would raise red flags, and we don't want that. And like I said, it'll be a lot more fun to keep you around as my punching bag. So let's get the fun started tonight with your first match back from suspension. And by the way, it's a handicap match. Enjoy.
Here is your winner, the Queen.
I'm done putting up with this, Sonya.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you think you had a choice?
GM or not, you're still a WWE superstar. Let's settle this in the ring. You versus me. No scheming or power plays. Just a match to see who's better. And if I beat you, you're out as GM.
Brilliant plan, bozo. You're clearly out of your mind. I have everything I want right now, so why on earth would I agree to that stipulation?
I'll tell you why. Because it's clear that you want me gone. So if I win, you're out as GM. But if you win, I leave SmackDown on my own. No red flags, no further investigation from WWE where they might look into my story a bit further. You get away with everything.
Now, that is interesting. It would be nice to get rid of you permanently without anyone thinking twice. And given that I know I can beat you easily when I'm not phoning it in, you've got a deal. Enjoy your last match here on SmackDown.
Enjoy your last night as GM.
And that's all she wrote.
Heard you're bad-mouthing me in the locker room, saying the camera angles I shoot you from are making you look weak. Really? It's not easy being a WWE cameraman. But I'm glad not all WWE superstars are so cruel to the crew. In fact, I've got a friend who has my back and thinks my work is pretty great.